Okay, here we go with Microsoft Office 2016. What we're going to be talking about in the week 2, part 2, is going to be some of the common features across all of the programs. This is going to be all of the features that you're dealing with here. You're going to find the same thing in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, any of those programs that you want to use. So it's really nice to review them all at once, and that way we don't have to do them over again. So if you go to the modules, and you're going to see week 2, part 2, and what you're going to have do on the 21st is something different, and it's called a concept review. We'll go over that in a little bit. Then you have a lab for the Office Basics. And of course you can continue on to week 2 work. I'm going to go back over to the home page, then to the modules. And under the modules you see this concept review. You have 2 concept reviews. One for Windows Basics, which you'll see in the chapters, and one for Microsoft Office Basics. The very first thing you want to do for week 2, part 2 is to read the chapters in the book. The bulk of the information is going to be in chapters 1 and 2 for this lesson. But you may have to do some research and in the book for some of the other answers. Use your index. It may be in a later chapter, it may be in an earlier chapter. But just keep using your index and you will find the answers to these questions. The concept review is just a quiz. It's just an overview, a review of what you've learned. You can take this as many times as you want to get the maximum amount of points. If you're satisfied with your first score, then don't take it again. But if you click on this, on the Microsoft Office Basics, then it's going to ask you, I want to take the quiz. So now the questions come up, and all you're going to do is you're going to see label the elements. So what is number 1? So number 1, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say I think it's the ribbon. And that's not the correct answer, by the way. Now, number 2, what is number 2? Number 2 is right here. What is that? And I'll give you the correct answer on this one. That's your document title. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer all of these questions. And then I'm going to click right down here where it says next. And it'll go to the next questions. Match each project with a program that suits it best. Microsoft PowerPoint, what do you do in that program? What does PowerPoint do? Does it create an inventory? You're going to go through here and you're going to see what programs creates what type of documents or what type of information here. Then when you're all done with this, click down here where it says submit the quiz. If you have any unanswered questions, it will tell you right here. You have 2 unanswered questions. Do you want to submit it anyway? I'm going to say yes, I want to submit it anyway because I want to show you what happens. The first thing that happens is this will tell me what my score is. I got 1 correct out of 15. So right up here on the right hand side, I can take the test again. So that's how you do a concept review. You just keep going through this as many times as you want to. So you have 2 concept reviews to do on this. Then on your lab this week, if I go back to modules from the home page, you have a lab here about the Office Basics. And on this lab, once again, just like the last time, you're going to type the information directly onto this document. So I'm going to go and open it up. And when I open up this document, it tells me, what do I need to do? Okay, I need to find a picture online, paste it in the document, and do some of these things to it. Now, what I want to show you is I have created a document here, which what you're doing is you're opening up a picture and you're editing it. And the reason for this is it's going to use some of the tools that are talked about in your book starting on page 36. You see here, this is a picture of alpaca, and we have 4 alpaca in the picture, and we have me in the background here. My sister raises alpaca, and I love to play with them. This one in the front is actually my favorite. His name is Bo. He's a little troublemaker. So here's my original picture. And say I wanted to do something, and all I wanted was Bo in this picture. I don't want all this background. I don't want all of this. So what I've done here is I have taken it and customized it like your lab is going to be. I've put a border around it. There is a shadow down here. I have taken an outline around the picture, and I have made it an oval shape. So this is just some of the things that you can do. There's many others. Have fun with it. It shows you that you don't have to just put a plain picture into a Microsoft Office document. And that's what you're going to do for your lab. Once again, you're going to save your document and load it up to Canvas. And I'll show you exactly where that is. If I go back a screen to the modules, right here, Office Basics Submission. If I take that submission, click into there, and I'm going to submit my assignment. And that's all you have to do for week 2, part 2. Well, we will see you in week 3. Good luck.